We are back. You guys are in the middle of kind of an escort mission guiding Elbreth Hidare on his journey east across the country. Had some interesting encounters with him, and he seems very closed off about what he really does. And after coming across a checkpoint, you continue for a while, but some riders are fast approaching, and he is worried and he's pulled off to the side and gone inside of his wagon, and you are left to talk with these riders coming in. So they stop kind of 60 feet or so away, and they are about to start talking, unless one of you would like to say something before they do.
Yes, I would just like to make a note for Arashi. Anytime I hear Elbreth's names, I grimace. Just it can be in the middle of combat even.
All right. I don't know. I think if anything, I would just look to acknowledge them. That like I don't necessarily say anything, but just sort of like a glance that asks if they're here for us.
So they kind of, one person in front kind of starts to shout and raise his voice. He says, "By the authority of the Panarch and the civil authority of Tanchico, we command you to lay aside your weapons and stand down. As duly appointed thief takers of the land of the Golden Tree, we demand you honor this signed warrant. Surrender Elbreth Hidare and the stolen property he bears, so that it may be returned to its rightful owners, the Illuminators Guild. Heed my words, or share the fate of your companion."
Well, sorry, Elbreth.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta admit, guys, I'm not sure I'm like I said before. Did I agree to protect this man from the government? He was not very clear with the fact that the government would be after
No,
him.
you did. Now, later, Elbreth. Pass him
I
on over.
would ask anybody who would like to make a maybe an education check.
Let me see how educated Timothy is.
Education for what? I thought we are just kind of shoving Elbreth in his.
The name Illuminators Guild.
Hmm.
You could also do a culture check for the like the
I got
names of
going
the
on.
Panarch and the Tanchico, the country.
Pretty much just a flat two green, and all those skills.
I have a yellow and a green, but I'm rank 1.
Well, let's see. Maybe it makes more sense for culture. Doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to choose thematically. Just 2 purple?
Yes. You rolled twice. I
felt like
oh,
too many
two
dice.
two people
Okay,
rolled at once.
gotcha.
You might be muted there or something.
Do I need to roll?
You
I got
can
nothing.
you can if you'd like to.
Sure. I'm a level 1
I
in
know
education.
something
No.
it looks like.
Any changes or just 2
Two
purples?
purple is fine. So
Yeah.
Javi looks like everything canceled out. Arashi is a failure with 1 advantage. Timothy, let's see, with the threat. Let's think about it here.
I'm cultured. But maybe I say something offensive.
Yeah, I could say like you kind of give away some of your thoughts in this encounter, so they will have a blue die if they roll against you.
Right, but what did my culture,
Yeah,
what did
so
that tell me?
the culture aspect is, Tenchiko and the Panarch. You are pretty far away from Tenchiko, but they are wearing the colors of. I'm pretty sure that's the country. You should have access to the world map in the top left anytime you'd like. I believe Tanchico's kind of in the bottom center. But on the education, nobody succeeded on the Illuminators Guild. So I won't tell you anything specific, but at least on a failure, I will tell you that the Illuminators are the people who make fireworks. But I won't tell you anything
Okay.
about the guild.
Well, I want to try and maybe he provided us with a document, so I
He
want to
is like
look
60
at
feet
it.
away holding a document.
Okay, well, at this point, I would, sword sheathed, shield away. I don't want to walk toward them like I'm being aggressive in any way, but he has offered forth this document, and I will begin walking toward him with the intent to just discern that it looks real or not. Do these people seem legitimate? And if so, then, hi, guys, I'm on team they can have Elbreth. You did not tell us the government would be coming for you. But, the Illuminators Guild, right. The one thing though about that information that you said they were from a place I know of that's kind of far from here. Do you think I would still respect their authority? Do I think of them as like a foreign agent coming in to what would it be?
So
Extradite him essentially?
it is basically, I was a little bit wrong. It is basically the country to the south, so they're not like as far away from home as I originally thought. So it's not too outlandish for you to think that they might have some authority.
If they're a local authority, I guess I really do feel like my character's a bit of a goody two shoes. I'm not. I'm not trying to protect Ol Elbreth from the long arm of the law. I didn't know that that's what we were agreeing to. Um, but yeah, I wanna look at the sheet that the guys got. And do you guys have thoughts on that? Are you feeling any particular need to I don't know, I guess he's not gonna pay us
Do
if
we
the government takes it.
remember? Do we remember the cargo he actually had?
He has been extremely secretive to not allow you to look inside his wagon. It is
But we
like
So I
didn't
am all team get rid of Elbreth, by the way.
we didn't get a glimpse of it during that
Uh,
guard post search point.
no, he
are we
paid them off
close
to
enough
prevent
to?
them from opening it.
Yeah, he
Are we
bribed
close
them.
enough to
Okay.
talk to him without
You
being heard?
you can shout, but probably Elbreth would hear you.
Uh,
But
so we're
you can
close
approach
enough to
them
whisper to him.
like Timothy.
No,
Oh,
you
you
mean
want to
me
talk to
or
Elbreth?
Elbreth?
You
Yeah. Are we
you
close
can
enough to talk
try.
to him?
He is inside the wagon, so he might not be able to hear you. But if you'd like to say something to him, you can.
I would like to ask him a question without the other group hearing me. Is there a role for that?
Sorry, other group as in the rest of us or the
No,
people who
no,
just
for
showed
the
up?
people who are
Okay,
trying
gotcha,
to
gotcha.
arrest him.
I won't make you roll for it. I'd say you can say whatever you'd like.
Okay. I would just like to ask him what exactly he has, and this will determine if I actually let you go or
Yeah,
if
what
I
are you doing, man?
run off.
Is this human trafficking? What do they want you for? What do you have?
Around this time, Timothy, you do get the close enough to kind of have them hand you the paper from their horse,
Yeah,
and
it's a warrant. Does it say what it's for? Does it say he has stolen something specific?
stolen property of the Illuminators Guild.
I don't know why I would have expected better documentation. But I don't know if I need to do some kind of check for it. But I just wanted to see, can I tell if this looks off in any way? Everything looks official above board. This isn't like, and we get to take him in what's
Yeah, I
like.
mean you're far away from your home, but as far as you can tell, like there's a wax seal on it, and it looks like official.
Well, in that case, I would look at it and it looks good to me, and then look back to the group for what Javi was gonna do. I
Yeah.
may even, just so I'm not alone with these people, start walking back. They can follow if they please.
You hear some like muttering coming from inside the wagon, Javi and Arashi, and like cursing.
Well, that's not a good sign. Uh, if he doesn't answer me, I mean, I'm out of options here. Like, I was trying to see what he actually had, see if it was worth keeping for ourselves or not.
Javi, you dog.
I mean,
I'm on his side.
stole it. I'm just saying if it's worth keeping.
Yeah, honor among thieves.
Yeah, exactly. We're out here trying to survive just as much as he is.
The fact that he's still not
Well,
given to those guys is a damn shame to me. He should already be in their hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I suppose it looks like the party's pretty much decided on that, and I'll give them a little wave.
Around
Let's walk back
around
to
the
it.
time you get back to the wagon, all of a sudden you guys are completely deafened by a huge boom.
Damn it.
Should it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I think I figured out what he stole.
Bright
Fireworks.
lights, you guys are like temporarily blinded, and just like fireworks are just constantly spewing out of this thing. There's smoke billowing out of it. Kind of the horses, like all of your horses, are all kind of going crazy. Javi,
Great.
can you make a riding check for me to try to keep the horses calm?
Great. He's a Gandalf wannabe. Ugh.
I'm just gonna yell to the guards while this is happening. This is not part of some plan. I don't know what's happening.
Wait, where is writing? Oh, I see it. Any difficulty?
I'll call it a 3. I think 3 purple. Yeah, easily, including
Oh yeah,
a triumph.
yeah. The horses buck him off and we leave, I guess.
And as things calm down, I'm just gonna put us back on the other scene. Eventually, the smoke clears.
Oh, he didn't ride away? I would have
Uh,
expected him to ride away.
yeah, his carriage is still there. I mean, the horses kind of probably jammed it into the tree a little bit or something. But as the smoke clears and the wagon is open, like with the top completely blown off, Elbreth is nowhere to be seen.
Again, first thing, comment to the guard. You gotta believe that that wasn't part of some plan we made.
They start to kind of approach after things look safe for them. And
I'd look over the cart too. Really, just to see
but
what was in it all this
before
time,
they
if there's
get too
anything else.
close, they will ask you 3 to put your weapons down.
I mean, I comply. I'm
I,
not gonna fight these dudes.
I don't know about that. I don't know what you
Quick
got.
question. Does Arashi need a spell casting focus? Do you need a staff or a wand or something? If your
Words
weapons
right
are
out of my
taken
brain.
away, can you do it?
You do not need anything other than yourself.
Then you
Okay.
would definitely put your weapons down, I think.
I don't give a shit. It's for walking.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. uh, I would comply, though. I'm keeping the shield, though it's not a weapon.
They kind of eye
Shield
you,
is armor.
Javi, as
The
the rest
shield
of your
is armor.
companions lay down their stuff.
Oh, right. Javi had resistance. Are you not putting yours down? Are you muted?
Maybe he stepped out for a sec. So they continue to approach.
Oh, god damn
Oh,
it.
okay.
Welcome back, Hobby.
Yeah, I was saying I will not be putting down my weapon because I don't have a shield to protect me or magic to, fight back with. I will gladly
Yo,
walk away from the scene, but I will not be disarming
you
myself.
didn't say magic out loud, did you?
No, 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 no. This was his inside thoughts. Inside.
Okay. I was like, don't spill those beans. No.
No, no. This is inside thoughts. Outside voice would say, no, thank you.
They're definitely less intimidated, um, and they think with the amount of them that they could rush you if it does come to something. So they will hesitantly approach, but they're definitely half of them are like paying close attention to you, while the other half are like trying to look into the remnants of the wagon to see what's in there.
Yeah, I could look.
Yeah, unarmed, I'd like to take a look in there. If they don't seem to be like, police officer kind of telling us to back away from the scene, then I would go take a look. What's in there? We've been following that dude for a long time.
Well, not much. It looks like there were kind of shelves and shelves of things that have now exploded.
Just fireworks. He made off with something. There was more than fireworks in there. There's no way he was being that shifty and weird about illegal fireworks. This is fishy. Well, can we help you gentlemen with anything else?
You do find there are some unexploded fireworks. There's like a trapdoor in the bottom, which he must have used to escape. And there is a pouch and a sheet of paper on the ground next to the trapdoor. And kind of one of them looks at grabs it and looks at it, and then hands it to one of you.
Oh, the guards give it to us?
Yes.
I'm sure whoever grabs it, let's have a read.
The thief taker says, "This seems to put you in the clear for the moment. However, I recommend you exercise more prudence in choosing your future traveling companions. We are off, and rest assured this criminal will be brought to ground." And they ride off through the fields.
Well,
Uh,
all right.
I will
Wow.
reveal the letter.
Oh, fun. I'll volunteer to read it. Bloodhounds, save your attentions for me. My companions knew nothing of my identity or my activities, and were engaged in nothing except an honest day's work. Guys, Elbreth was cool? What? Sorry for the abrupt departure and all this deception. Do not believe everything you hear. If the product of a man's own labors is not his to use or sell as he wishes, then we are all outlaws. Some day the dark secrets of the guild will come to light, and wiser men will sit in judgment. Farewell, my friends. Perhaps someday we will meet again. P.S. If you're ever in Tanchico, go to the Garden of Silver Breezes, ask for Cylindria, and mention my name. That good woman is always in the market for resourceful young roustabouts who can keep their wits about them. Oh, and he gave us some gems. He paid us anyway. That's really cool. Elbreth is cool. I'm glad that he had no hard feelings about the I'm not gonna defend you from the authority of a nation. But hey Rashi, do you want to accept the gemstones?
Oh,
These
sure. I
apology
still don't like him.
gemstones. Well, do you accept the apology gemstones? You're making a symbolic decision here. I'm holding them out to you with
In
like
my greed,
raised
I'll take the
eyebrows.
gemstone, but deep down, I still hate him.
Yeah, with like a scowl on your face, side eye, and swipe.
I just
Well,
stop, roll my eyes, and pocket it.
well, gosh, guys, I have to admit, standing amidst like the rubble of Elbreth's cart and the rolling smoke of the fireworks and the silence of those guys having now been distantly riding away, I'm forgetting where we were going. Or for what? The magic gateways, I remember, of course, were an issue. But what exactly was the product of talking to those people in the village? We needed to go to. I'm gonna swap to the world map real
Yeah,
quick. Have a look at
before
that. I like
we
unfolded.
do that, so I can
Yeah,
close
cool.
this section of notes, would anyone like to roll streetwise or negotiation to kind of appraise the approximate value of the gemstones?
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm
Let
afraid
me
I'll
take.
lose that if we kind of wait to do that later.
I've got rank 0 but 3 pips in negotiation and same rank 0 but 2 pips in streetwise. So if you guys can do better than that, then I'd assume your character is better at eyeballing the value of precious gems.
No. Negotiation?
Negotiation or streetwise?
I mean,
Just
I can
curious
take.
to see how. Just so I understand my stakes, if I roll this and it's bad, does something bad happen to me?
I
Uh,
have 2 green.
I will just say that you don't praise them to the correct value.
Oh, cool. Okay, let's see how good I understand gems. Not
Uh,
bad. They must be things I've seen before.
yeah, you can all add about 100 silver marks to your currency instead of tracking the gemstones separately.
Is this turquoise jewelry? No.
Oh,
147's not bad. That's that's like 3 times what I have right now. That is nice.
All right, so yeah, we can look at the world map and kind of talk about what you were doing. So I did put a tiny
I
little
remember
token
that we were.
over here.
Yeah.
So you were headed to Qatar just because that's roughly where Elbreth was headed. There are, I think you remember from like your book reading about them. There are the kind of gateway portals near a lot of large cities, and they also tend to be around steadings where the Ogier live. But you didn't really have anything in particular. You were just on a journey. This way does kind of get you closer to home because you're traveling east for the most part, but you don't particularly have any objectives currently.
Yeah, I need to be a better player and take actual notes. But I thought he told us of like an organization that we could go to or a people we could
Yeah,
talk to because
he
I remember
said
I
he's
wanted to
got
get a lead
friends
from it.
in Tanchico, which is to the southeast or southwest. He just got a good friend who's always looking for adventures.
Hmm. Well, I gotta admit, we're kind of already on the road to Qatar, and it might seem like a bit of backtracking to just whip around and head back toward that way. I guess there's that little dotted line there that could be a little route through the wilderness, but who knows how rough of a trek that is. Would it be sensible to finish a trip to Qatar, see what's there, do some things there maybe, and then take this little path down to Lake Somal and perhaps secure some sort of water ride down to Tanchico? Because it does look like we could take a stream just all the way there and even have a couple of stops.
That could be. Yeah, I mean, either way, I
I
think.
just didn't. I
I
guess it might
will
be a meta
have.
question, but like, is renting a boat a thing in this game?
Yeah, you can definitely
And
definitely
Will
sure.
the boat be big enough to fit the horses? That's the question.
There
That's
probably
true.
are kind of ferries, like, I don't know.
Just do one of those finger mouth whistles and he'll be summoned at least 30 meters away from out of sight.
You could always sell them and rebuy them, but you know it's kind of sad. So you are kind of considering your options as you travel. Eventually, one of the small villages you pass through. Well, I guess I have a couple events to happen kind of over the next couple days. I will say, for purposes of like tracking time and healing and stuff, um, before the next thing we do, whatever that is going to be, it'll probably be about a week. So you guys can remove up to 7 wounds. And those of you that have critical injuries, you can roll to try to see if they cure over that time. I believe somebody had one.
I think I had one, but I can't find it on my sheet.
I thought it was you as well.
Oh,
Cause you went
I
down.
have a. Yeah, I'm almost certain I had one, but I have the little critical injuries thing and I don't see it there. I definitely remember that happening, so if you want to like put that on there and then I'll try to get that off of there, that makes sense to me.
Cause I would have to look up the difficulty of it. Um, because that would determine how difficult it would be to clear it. So I'm trying to scroll
Would
back.
that have been determined at the roll or something?
Yeah, it would have been.
Oh, hang on, Arashi. Oh, hang on a
Headringer?
sec. Maybe I rolled under the wrong character because it looks up here. I see Arashi drew a result from the critical injury table. Does Arashi's character have it? Because
No, I
wait,
think
did Arashi go down? No. It's because they have critical injuries. I see scattered senses and off balance here,
the
but
name
I
that comes
don't.
up in the chat window is going to be whoever I had clicked on last. So the name of the person doesn't necessarily mean who it was that got it. Because I see one here from the bear, and that's what I thought I was remembering. Oh, okay. Arashi does have 2. Never mind. I didn't look at
Yeah,
all your
that's
characters.
yeah. In the chat, I found that at 28 days ago.
Okay. So Arashi. Now I closed my.
I see another one it says you drew at 27 days ago that says
I did go
winded.
down last time.
It doesn't look like winded was ever applied to anyone. Could that
Um,
have been the one that was meant for
some of
me?
them, like I think one of you critted on the enemy, and you wanted to roll to
Am I
see
rolling
if they
something
critted
to
you.
get rid of those?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Um, you roll a resilience check, Arashi. Um,
You can clear your wounds too. I see you have one.
and the difficulty is going to be 2. Okay, so
Gilded.
you do successfully clear the more difficult one.
And what is
Uh,
that under effect?
it's under combat.
No.
I will delete it for you.
Okay.
But you still have an easier one that we can try to get rid of in another week of travel. But kind of over the course of the travel, at some point in a small village, uh, you are handed from like kind of an herbalist kind of healer kind of area. Somebody is standing at the door, kind of looks the group of you up and down, and they like stop you from like riding your horses through, and they hand you a letter.
It's okay, guys. I'm pretty sure this is just a DLC quest. We can't do it till we're like level 40.
She says, "My apologies for interrupting your business, strangers, but I have a message, and I'm bidden to give it to anyone such as yourselves." The woman kind of curtsies and presents a pouch and what looks like a folded letter, and then goes back to her business.
I'll cautiously accept it and give the letter a look over. Oh, this one's in kind of a fancy font.
Yeah,
Oh, fantastic,
there
right
is yeah
underneath it
legible
there. I
text
was like,
underneath that.
my font is, I was like, I can read it, but my computer font's very small.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I can do this one too here. Worthy friends, I thank you for having accepted this commission. These are difficult times, and I regret the necessity to divert you from business of your own. Trust that my need is great and that I offer recompense in keeping with your great worth. I have reserved rooms at the Three Crowns Inn in Arturo's Orchard, which I bold for you now.
Hold.
Please
It
come
should
and
be
visit.
hold.
Hold. Oh, I see.
Sorry,
Okay.
that's a typo.
Please come and visit as my guests, so that we may discuss this matter in more detail. I'm sure I don't have to remind judicious persons such as yourself that my business is of some confidence. In these times especially, dangers await the indiscreet, and there are those who would attempt to interfere with my mission should they learn of it. I look forward to our meeting. Nadira Sadal. There's an image attached. Or wait, that's us receiving the letter there, or is that
Yes,
an image
yes.
that came with it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, where is that in relation to where we are? He said Arturo. I'll pull out our map. I'm gonna look at that
Kind
map.
of
Oh, I
to the
see you're
west.
pinging it. Oh, man, that'll put us like right back where we came. That, we were right here talking to
No,
those.
you're up here.
No, no, no. I meant when we initially talked to those people about the gates, they were just a little south.
No, I think
Um,
they were closer to the city, like over here. But
oh, were they? Okay, gotcha, gotcha,
it
gotcha.
doesn't matter too much.
Yeah. Uh, well, with that in mind, if we're still around this like Cornford Akum area, then I think we might be able to make a trip around there and head to Arturo's Orchard.
So yeah, that is, it's in flowery language, but it is signed by somebody claiming to be an Aes Sedai, which are kind of like the diplomat witches of the land. So it's definitely kind of noteworthy.
Oh, okay. I imagine Arashi would be most aware of that. I would
Um,
pass the pouch and stuff to her, like, if that's Arturo's and that would be of significance to me for Aes Sedai stuff. I know she's not, but like that she's associated with that kind of thing, so I would still think to give it to her.
yeah, I mean, you don't have any special relation to these people. You probably never even met one, but from what you can tell, like these people being kind of women leaders are somewhat close to the women leaders of your people. And also, there's like an old rumor for your people that um, your people, once upon a time, they failed the Aes Sedai, um, and it kind of like brings you shame to think of that. So you don't know, nobody really knows what that means, but kind of you might feel like you have some sort of debt to them if you want to.
You're talking to me, right?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure.
Sorry, I'm taking notes. One sec here. Where was that letter again? Oh, I must have closed it. Sorry,
It's
I just meant
available in the journals tab.
name of the inn was all I was looking for. But let me see here. Oh, I found it.
3 Crowns Inn in a Turo's Orchard.
So, with that in mind, no, I definitely want to make plans to go there. Thoughts on that party? I don't think we have anywhere else where to, in
Yeah, I don't
fact,
think we have any other plans, so I think that's
we go.
good.
that's on the way to Tanjiko as well. So if that's the idea, then at Arturo's Orchard, we could head back to the road and just start headed south toward Tanjiko.
Additionally, yeah, you kind of ask around for maps, and you do find that little trail that you pointed out to get you heading back west instead of east. So, travel like a week and start making your way that way. Additionally, at some inn, the next kind of event of note, uh, I do have an inn scene somewhere. The same one you've seen before, but I can bring us back to that.
Also, sometime after session, I'd love to get this world map so I can put pins in my little note app thing.
Yeah, sure. Um, so you overhear inside an inn where you're kind of relaxing for the night after riding through most of the day. There starts to be some loud shouting and boasting coming from across the bar, and you can't stop, but you can't help yourselves but overhear. It says, "You all may know that King Matim of Ilion has called the Great Hunt of the Horn for the first time in 4 centuries. Thousands of adventurers stood in Tamaz Square on Midsummer's Day to take the oath and seek their place in the legend. But I tell you now that all the others were wasting their time, for I, Lord Oswald, will soon have the Horn of Valir in my hands." As soon as he and his 4 companions entered the room, Lord Oswald made himself the center of attention. He's not like a tall person, he's kind of short, but he's very like flamboyantly dressed in bright colors, kind of signify he's a nobleman. And he does wear a long sword at his hip, but he kind of, in his stance, you can kind of tell he probably knows how to use it. It's not too uncommon for nobles to have some training, because it's kind of thought of as an art form as much as kind of for combat. And his resonant voice kind of commands attention, and he continues his story. "In the great library of Caerhane I found a tale of Arthur Harkwing's trumpeter, who, after the king's death, retired to a tower in the mountains to the west. Some say he found the horn and held it to his death." And Oswald pulls a bronze scroll case from his belt. He says, "This map here shows the location of the very tower I seek. As desolate as those mountains have become, few have searched there for the horn, and surely none who did had both the knowledge and the map that I have. Room still remains for a few more heroes to share in the glory and riches that shall be heaped upon the finder of the horn of Valir. If you think you have the right stuff, come speak to me, and let us drink to the future. The next round is on me."
Nice not having Elbreth around to consider for this kind of thing. Do you guys want to check out that horn?
I mean, we have time. Why not?
Um, who would like to make either a legends or education roll to kind of think about the stories of the Horn of Valir?
Let me see what Legends is.
It's next
More
to
knowledge
yeah.
skills. My boy doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
He is not classically educated.
I'm not either, my friend.
I will give it a shot. We're gonna call it Legends though, because that sounds more like hearing stories than going to school.
Yeah, some of the legend stuff is kind of like childhood stories. Um,
Oh, I rolled without asking what the.
no, that's
I don't
that's
know anyway.
perfect. Yeah, unfortunately, uh, you've heard of the Horn of Valir being kind of a legendary thing, but that's all you really know. Uh, that's all right.
How do you know the map is real? I say out loud if there's no commotion that I couldn't be heard over.
He is kind of off with his own posse, so you would have to raise your voice or go there, and talk to
I
him.
don't want to bother him just yet. I'll see how the rest of the party's feeling before I'm
Yeah,
speaking up.
he's
I
getting a
just
lot of
if he was like
attention from everybody.
if he was standing on a table, I was just gonna call out from the crowd. Well, if they're chilling, I might just grab food and drink from the bar and converse with my party mates about possible legend. You know, with Elbreth falling through, we got the gems from him. He effectively paid out on that, but if we want, another job to really finish out instead of exploding into incredible fireworks, that was a cool ending, but it kind of felt like maybe we didn't finish that job.
I think we're
And if
good.
there are wolves, I could see if it's more than just those wolves we met in the woods that one time.
Yeah, so he is pretty much surrounded by his own posse and people trying to talk to him for most of the night. Um, would any of you like to talk to him while it's busy, or you want to wait for a moment to calm down?
I will, I would at least wait till other people have chatted with him, and then I'll say like, so, you have any takers? Like, I wanna see if anybody has already come up to him about it.
I'm in agreement with that. That's what I was thinking.
While you're kind of waiting for things to die down a little, uh, eventually someone else comes into the tavern and they kind of look around and they catch the three of you sitting there and they approach you. Uh,
Good day, sir or madam.
she is very tall, but she's pretty skinny. She's somewhat plain-looking young woman with short blonde hair and a hawkish nose, but a pleasant grin. Her gray traveling cloak is weather-stained and patched in several places, but it kind of you can tell like under it, it's got bulges in like kind of on the arms and kind of the waist that hint that there might be throwing knives or stuff like that underneath. And she introduces
So
herself.
far, we.
She says, "My name is Keb Freehand. That Lord Oswald is not the only one who knows where the horn lies. I have a business proposition for you, if you're willing to step outside for a moment." She kind of says under her breath.
I mean, certainly. Honestly, so far, nobody who has randomly approached us has had ill intention. I don't really take anything from her appearance as negative. I suppose that one man stole my cloak, but that was the first man I ever met, so I trust him. I would discreetly try to go outside with him if anyone wants to follow.
I will come with because I don't
I
trust
mean,
anyone.
She does seem
I'm
to go
going
ahead.
to go with as well.
Okay. She does seem to kind of relax some after leaving the tavern, getting out of eyesight of the commotion. She says, "Thanks. I don't like being that close to Oswald. When I first heard about this quest, I knew I had to be a part of it, but he turned me down flat. That didn't stop me, though. It just made me more interested. 2 nights ago, I snuck into his room, I thought I might prove how useful I could be. But when he didn't wake up at all, I decided the best thing I could do was to make my own copy of the map. And she pulls out a piece of parchment with a fold.
I'm gonna ask her how did the map look? Did it look legitimate? You know, like what kind of drawing are we talking about here?
It looks to be hand drawn. She does kind of flash it to you. It looks to be hand drawn, but like the details are pretty sparse.
Well, I have to admit, just off of a cursory meeting, I like you more than Oswald. Well, it I think it sounds good. You sure that we're your recruits? You don't want to fish around anymore?
Uh, she says, "With this map, I can beat Oswald to that ruin, but I can't do it alone. What do you say we join forces and split the treasure 50-50?"
50-50? You mean like you get 50% and then we split 50%?
I mean, yeah, I've got the map. You can take all of it, but
Maybe
we
we
don't have a
should
map.
just
You
see
think
what
you think Lord
Oswald's
Oswald's going to
offering.
offer you a better deal than 50-50? You're kidding yourself.
I mean, you're right. I haven't even spoke to the man, and I'm pretty sure you're right. Okay. Is everyone amicable to that?
It's
If there's something cool and magical, we want it. I mean, I
You can
guess
have
besides
half
we
the
of it.
also
horn,
want
because it's
our
probably.
share, you know?
Wait, yeah, that's true. Hang on, the horn, though. Like, we're all going for the horn, and there's only one of them, and we're splitting up after this, so I presume you want the horn?
I mean, all of our names are going to be in the legend anyway.
But you're taking the horn.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
if you're going to take the historic object of legend, can we call that 50%?
Well, it depends on how much else is there.
Oh, okay. Perhaps we can talk negotiations when we've seen the treasure, huh?
50-50.
50-50 of the perspective worth of what is found. All
That's
right. I
that's the
extend
deal.
a hand.
You are terrible at negotiations.
Well, Javi, what are your thoughts? She hasn't taken my hand. I pull it back. My
Yeah,
friend here has some thoughts.
we didn't even
If
consider
we
threatening her.
no, no,
Do you say that out loud, Rashi?
no. I was going to say is that if we're going to do 50-50, we get first pick.
So you're trying to get the horn.
I'm trying to get a good deal.
Look, I don't know nothing about the horn. It could just be some old horn. I care about the treasure that could be in there with the horn.
The horn is priceless. I mean, it's a legend. So anything else?
Priceless means valueless. Priceless and worthless are synonyms. It has
Not where I
value,
come
right?
from.
Apparently not where she's from.
So if it's priceless, then it would be even more than 50% if you had take just the horn, right?
You are poking some holes in this.
Yeah, you know what, we can call it square if you want to, but well yeah.
They say whoever blows the
Yeah.
horn at the last battle will summon armies of the dead to fight for the side of light.
Are the for the this sounds like an evil device.
Well, no, they fight for the side of light, of course. Like the heroes of, you've never heard of the heroes of the horn? All of the
But they
best
like come up from the
heroes
ground,
from the
all
legends.
rotten and dead.
Well, I don't know. I've never blown the horn.
You guys want to go find this horn?
Okay.
Yeah, we can steal all the treasure and kill this individual.
Arashi says out loud.
Well, I mean, I've got a horse, so like, I'm ready to get going now and not even wait till morning, and then because he's probably gonna sleep in, drink all night. I don't know if you guys have horses.
I think that was just amazing dropping out.
Oh, sorry, I don't have notifications enabled right now.
It just happened. It just made a question though. We have been doing a pretty normal sleep schedule, so if we're going to leave around bedtime for our heroes, does that carry some kind of mechanical drawback?
Um, it might like you're not gonna
Welcome back.
you're not gonna be like pushing super hard. Um,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if it wouldn't be unreasonable to do that, then yeah. We want to get there before the guy anyway, so if that's the idea, then we probably should head out right now.
all right, then what are we waiting for? You pay your tabs and let's get out of here.
You know, our guy that knows how to ride the horses. He's kind of like in charge. That we got like a whole cart and stuff. Hey, Javi, you ready? You ready to head out soon?
Oh, a cart that's gonna slow us down. Do you really need the cart? I
I
don't know if
guess,
he's
but
gonna have a
there's three
cart.
of us and only two horses.
Wait, how does a cart slow you down?
If you're just riding on a horse without it pulling a cart, the horse doesn't have to work as hard.
Now, I'm just saying, I happen to know a lot about this, and I think it could be reasonable that maybe my character knows a lot about this, but two horses that are friends can pull 3 times the weight of one horse and do it very fast. It's really crazy that two horses that are friends are incredibly way more powerful than two stranger horses or one horse. So if we've had
That's
these
cool.
horses for a little bit, then I bet they travel real effectively with that cart, is all I'm saying.
I mean, she's kind of,
To leave our stuff here, and then
I'm
and
low
then go
key
find a
asking
treasure
for
that
a
is
horse
legendary
friendship
treasure.
roll. Can I get a horse friendship check?
what if
um,
this legendary
I think
treasure?
it's too bad. Is there? Can we? Oh, it'd be a streetwise, I imagine. Can we hide this thing? Can we hide our stuff? Kitty.
Um, you can't. I mean, you're in a village, so like the trip is going to take a while. So like, and it's going kind of the direction you were meaning to go. So like, if you wanted to come back and get your stuff, it would be a pain. So you're kind of deciding between most likely slowing down and bringing the wagon, or most likely never coming back for your wagon.
And I tell you what, brother, I'm pretty sure wagons are cheaper than the horse. And two, I'm looking at my inventory and I only have things that are carried. I don't know if we have a sheet for the cart or something, but what is in our cart? Did we get that for plans to carry things, or is there stuff in there?
Um, there is a sheet for it, but there's nothing in it. It's basically like food for the horses, some extra, rations and stuff like that, just to make your day-to-day lives easier. But like, it's not specifically something tracked.
I feel Javi, it's your cart. I understand not wanting to let go of it.
Unless we know someone who's trustworthy to watch over it, the cart is coming. Plus, how are we going to carry all that treasure back?
Yo, that's a very good point. He almost certainly brought a cart with him. Why wouldn't he bring a cart with him if there's treasure there? We have to bring the
He's
cart.
just gonna buy a cart He's rich. You just buy a cart closer to it.
He's gonna buy a
We're
cart
like
at the
weeks
cave.
away.
Where is this prospective cave from our location?
Hey,
Uh,
no,
In the
back,
mountains to the west.
yeah, the
Right, I
mountains to the
remember that
west.
detail.
yeah, we're gonna bring.
I think we should bring the cart.
Slows down. We're gonna bring.
I think, is that a deal breaker?
You
Could bring the cart and go there and still take what we want. She hyped up this horn so much, I kind of feel like we have to go get it.
You know, and we can kill him if he got there before we did.
You're sounding like you're
I would
sounding
like somebody to roll like negotiation or
This
charm.
is Javi's fight. I think he should roll it. What's your negotiate? Oh, but I am quite charming.
I don't have negotiation.
I mean, I do want to go for a charm roll then. Come on, there's going to be treasure. How do you expect us to take our 50% cut if we don't even have the cart in which we keep our goods? You want us to just fill our pockets and walk home?
Yeah. Just call it 2 default difficulty. Ooh, uh-oh. Well,
Oh,
a
wow.
success barely. She does relent, like, your horses better be good.
I think they're friends. Really, Javi, you better be a good horse driver. You fought for this cart.
and well then she says, "Are you ready to leave now?"
If we paid up our tab and stuff, I would presume so. I've got nothing left to do.
Yeah, you can pay like somebody can mark like 2 silver off their sheet and call it clear.
I'll do that.
So the hunt is on. You ride for a few more hours in the night, getting a head start, but you're not going to ride through the night or anything. It's a long enough journey. And we'll continue. Let's see. You guys continue traveling. It is far away, so we are. Let's say you try to keep up a strong pace, knowing that you have a wagon and that he might not be, but he's probably not driving as hard as you are, so you're just trying to push as hard as you can to keep up your lead. But even if like he left that morning, you only have like a couple hours lead on him. Occasionally you can kind of look back um, over the crest of a hill and kind of see dust in the distance that could be people following the same way as you. So you just keep on pushing.
And eat our dust. Kraka.
We're gonna, I think. Oh, is there something else that we can do here? No, we'll fast forward. So
We
I
should
will.
burn some of those resources in the cart so that we got room for treasure.
Um, I will give Arashi another chance to roll to clear your last critical injury. So can you make a resilience roll versus 1 purple dice because it's the easier one. And that's definitely a success. So you are
Crushed.
no longer critically injured. All your wounds are you're feeling good.
Okay.
So we are fast forwarding. You do kind of occasionally see them behind you in the distance. So you just keep on going.
Future plan: we should park our wagon to like block the entrance. Really, take the wheels off in front of the entrance so they can't get in.
Eventually, you come across a river, and it is a big one. It's not on the map because I'm like telling the story different from where it's supposed to be told. So, but there's a big river, and it's like about 100 feet wide. The
It's a
water
mountain river.
The water courses over rugged boulders in a frothy torrent, easily strong enough to sweep a man or a horse off its feet, and it's impossible to say how deep it is.
Damn. I was about to say, how deep is it? We about to ford this river.
And
I've played
I
enough
was just
fucking.
about to
well,
say.
Keb
I've
does
played
say
Arid.
we'll have to ford this
Sorry,
river, but where? It's kind of thinking.
I've played Arid Domain Trail enough to know that this doesn't go
Exactly.
well.
So you can try looking for a slower place to cross up the river or down the river.
Now, here's a thought of something I could try if we can't find it. Is I could cause a whirlwind to like I could Moses this shit maybe for us.
He described white waters like frothy torrents of wine to be something fierce.
There is
It
something
might
in this
be
game called
Moses levels
impossible
of
rules. I
separating.
don't think that would be an impossible task, but that would be an extremely difficult task.
Okay.
Well, let's have a look around first. Just for, maybe some obvious places where the water foams up real good, so you know that there's like a rock path underneath or what have you. If there's anything that sticks out to my eye as one connected path of rocks across the river, or perhaps even a beaver dam.
Well, for the most part, you're kind of right now thinking of whether to go upriver or downriver to try to look for.
Well, she's got the friggin' map. Did it say anything about that on there?
Not on her maps. This is kind of before where the map starts.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, I want to have a look-see. Oh, right, right, up or down. I mean, I don't know enough about real-life rivers to know if up or down matters. Can I tell by looking? Does it? I don't know. I'm gonna look at her like, we're not nature survivalists. Do you know where we go?
She kind of shrugs and picks a direction and starts moving.
But but is that direction upriver or downriver?
Let's say it's upriver.
I suppose I could look at the map there if that matters at all.
No, not really.
There's a town. Yeah, well, I was just thinking there's a town upriver that Darluna would be. Unless we're like, not near that. If that's like a different amount of distance narratively.
Yeah, it's
But
probably longer than a day of travel. It'd be out of the way.
yeah, no, I didn't mean to go up there to Darluna. I more just meant that a village would likely be built near the calmer part of a river. But that is me making an extremely speculative guess. So, with nothing more than that to go on, do you guys want to go upriver? Oh, and again, is there anything I could look at? I don't know.
All right,
Could I
she's
tell
in a
by
hurry.
looking
She kind of
around?
just started going upriver, and
I
hoping you
mean,
guys are
she got the
following.
map.
Yeah, okay. I suppose the only other plan I had was, do you guys want to hide the cart and see what Pal and his gang is going to do, Oswald? He's an octopus. He'll
Well, she
probably
got
have no trouble crossing.
she got the map.
Um,
Thoughts, Javi?
I would just say make a survival check to kind of keep an eye on the river as you're following it to try to look for the best
Alright.
place to cross.
2 purple.
3 actually.
3 purple. Which one of those is a plus? There we go.
Oh, just barely a failure, I think.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it balanced out. Yeah, actually completely balanced out. That is a 0.
You're not.
You said survival?
Yes, survival, please.
Okay.
Timothy hasn't spotted anything.
I got this.
White waters just look crazy, man. It's hard to tell.
Actually, I can maybe have her roll too.
This-
I might have a sheet for her.
Dang, a triumph, but the failures.
Yeah, that's going to be a failure. But you can, like, if you have like a narrative boon that you'd like to add to the scene, you can. But it's not going to be a place to
seeing
cross.
a bridge of rocks.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not anything but a place to cross.
s- what if I got nothing?
Oh, hang on, you got a triumph. I want to think about this for a sec.
As the river is.
We could say like maybe you're not losing much time. Like the banks of the river are pretty like clear of trees, and you know your wagon is easily passing through.
I was also thinking, you think we could say the river thins out a bit, so it's not like 100 feet across, and maybe it'll be easier to find a path across or something.
Maybe.
One of them blue dice or what have you. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I will have her roll survival with a blue. Unless Arashi also has good skill.
Yeah, what's your survival like, Arashi?
I don't think it's very good. We're gonna take a look.
I'll have Keb roll.
It's bottom of the left side. Ooh.
Oh,
It's the same.
well,
Two green.
It balanced out.
Oh.
Come on.
So I will say
It's just 2 green.
it takes a lot longer than you like it to for to find a place to travel, but it is so you lose a lot of your kind of headway that you've built. But you do find a place. It is still a little bit rapid, and I'll have Javi make a riding check to try to keep the horses together.
Just question.
Yes.
With losing headway, does that mean like they saw us? Like, have we met up with them, or are they just like close behind?
We will see as we continue. I mean, you won't like specifically know that you've lost the headway.
Yeah,
okay.
It
sucks that you can't find a way to cross, and
I've got
you
a
think
bad
about
feeling
turning
this
back.
is taking too long.
Like maybe you should have gone downriver instead, but you just keep pressing on. So a riding check, please. Yeah, I mean you know exactly how to control the. Oh, you. That's a failure as well.
It
But
balanced
4
out.
advantages. Dice are being really mean today.
They're being quite balanced. Mean would be failures. We're getting balances.
Can I ask all 3 of you to make either athletics or
Agility?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to do it because it should be athletics, but agility as a side skill without any like skill points into it. Athletics or just base agility.
Alright, I'm gonna go with athletics here. Against 2 purple?
Yes, 2 purple.
And also, I suppose just for the future, can we just assume 2 purple unless you specify otherwise?
For the most part.
Okay, cool.
It's
That
impossible to
pile
beat
of
that.
dice.
Yeah. I love it.
Woo, Javi, you nailed it. Oh, Arashi.
So Arashi, kind of as kind of the water sweeps everything away, you're actually kind of thrown and like lose your balance and are temporarily thrown from the cart if you were riding it, or kind of from your feet if you were walking along.
Can I try to catch or help?
Sure.
Can I use the advantages from my roll in any way?
Yeah, I like it. What are you going to try to do?
I mean, I really, if I saw like her lose footing, if she went or what have you, then I would just immediately uh, reach out with an arm and try to grab a wrist. If I imagine I was in the cart, either way, I would try to like grab onto her arm.
Sure. Let's call that coordination.
All right. Can I add like a blue or something from
Yeah,
the
definitely.
advantages or? Cool. Okay. Here we go then.
Oh, that's so much advantage.
Dang. Oh
So,
man.
so much advantage.
And I eat shit.
I think it would make sense if I got to come with you on that one. I did not. Either I missed your arm or I went
Yeah,
with
I,
you.
I think maybe if it was a bunch of threat, you could fall off, but you like just miss her. Uh, you're kind of now being swept down the river a little bit. Arashi, you can make either a coordination or resilience or athletics.
Javi, try to do a cool move where you shoot an arrow for her to grab onto, but don't kill her.
Or you can try to channel your way out of it with magic, but I'll probably apply some disadvantage to that.
Do some Avatar The Last Airbender,
I
ride the
mean,
little air ball.
what's the effect of falling off?
You're currently like being swept around and like whisked around by the water and kind of occasionally being thrown against rocks and losing your breath, and you're just fighting to keep your head above the water.
Oh, okay.
Pulled
We'll take.
into
Of
whitewater
course, you
rapids.
also don't know how to swim, most likely, because you grew up in a desert.
Yeah, okay. We'll use some magic if you'll let me.
I'm gonna add like 3 black dice if you use magic.
Ooh.
We'll try it.
All right, it's gonna be 2 purple and 3 black dice. You're trying to like maintain calm and embrace the source of magic while everything's chaotic around you. 2
Holy
criticals.
crap, your
Oh
magic
my
skill.
god.
Holy crap, your magic skill.
Mm-hmm. I upgraded it last time, remember?
You do have strong control over kind of the base element water, because that's one of the base elements of magic. So you use that first to kind of push water away from yourself to give yourself, like, you kind of push straight down and give yourself a small place to stand. You kind of probably with threat, you kind of end up like laying down on the ground. You don't like catch yourself on your feet, but you are kind of now on the ground, kind of surrounded by water that you're holding back with magic, and you are able to get to your feet. And um, all the triumph, I'm sure you can now kind of use the rocks and kind of just carve out a path for yourself to the water's coming in one direction, so you mostly just need to focus in one direction, and you can kind of make your way to shore, even if you're probably like 50 feet down the shoreline as the rest of them, as they also make it.
Tight.
And Keb is like, oh my god. Except, probably doesn't say that. Say, by the light. You didn't say you had
Love that.
an Aes Sedai Aiel with you. That's crazy. I didn't even know Aiel could be Aes Sedai.
Oh, you chose the right people, I suppose.
Yeah, you
we
should show me respect.
we're far from home. It's fun to adventure.
Oh man, we're all gonna be so famous.
This guy. And rich.
Well, I mean, all famous people are rich, right?
All what?
All famous people are rich.
I don't know about that. Gandhi wasn't rich.
You mean fantasy equivalent of Gandhi?
Yeah.
Well, every rich person I know is famous, and every famous person I know is rich. So
All right.
that's the way it's got to
All
be.
right, party. Let's triangle up here and talk. We're killing this person, right? Like,
Whoa. Arashi.
like we're getting there. Look, you got
You
the crown.
see
And then
that
we're
I
just
generally try to be a good person, right?
You've had like a week to travel with her. You know, she doesn't get on your nerves like Elbreth did, but she is. I
That's
mean,
fair.
she,
She's just being annoying right now.
you know, she acts tough because you know there's a lot of stereotypes that women can't be adventurous, so she tries to act tough and kind of prove that she's valuable and can stand on her own. But she's relatively endearing.
Well, this path across the river, looking for a way across, has taken us seemingly quite a bit off of our initial course. How far are we from this map location now? Are we lost now?
No, I think we're close, and let's keep going. Around an hour or so after the river, you come to a hilltop, and she points in the distance and says, "That's the tower." And she points in the horizon, and sure enough, on a hill in the distance, a rugged outline can be seen, quite possibly an ancient ruin. With luck, you might be able to reach it in a few hours, but before you can, you must cross a marshy fen that lies at the bottom of this hill. She pulls out her map and begins studying it. And
Just for my mind's eye, the only fen I know is from World of Warcraft, and it's like a dusty desert, thorny place. What does a fen look like in this context if it's marshy?
uh, uh, I'm googling it because I don't know off the top of my head. A peat accumulating wetland. So it's kind of like swampy, swampy
Yeah,
mess.
mud.
Yeah.
Step on moss that might be like a 4-foot pond. Might be hard to take the cart across that. Oh, she has wonderful copying ability. Her map looks great.
This is her map.
And this river was on the map.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
Now we verified
Okay.
that this map isn't like a SpongeBob Mr. Krabs situation where it's the map from the fucking game.
I mean, ye old cereal box map.
Yeah, hold on. I just thought about it. Because, well, hold on. She said she like jotted it down while he was
Look at the
asleep.
quality of this jotted down
She
map.
did
This is
say she
clearly an
jotted it
inside
down while he
sketch.
was asleep.
This to me at least looks like a tracing. She's got hatch markings on it.
So,
That's true. She's an artiste. Okay. Just by my passing glance, I take a look at this like marsh that separates us. I see it says impassable on either side there. How does the impassable part look, and would it be feasible to bring a cart close to this tower? If there were presumably lots of treasure, could I, like, imagine sort of carrying it like in a robber's sack over my shoulder through this marsh here, or is it way too far away for that kind of thing?
You can probably at least make it to your cart to the entrance of the gorge between these two sharp cliffs. Whether you want to try to take the cart through the gorge is up to you when you get there. But you do have you can temporarily disconnect the horses and use them to carry extra weight from just yourselves.
Well, I think I would at least motion to Javi and let him know that we need to park the cart. Obviously, we're gonna lose the cart if we try to drag it through this.
Make a roll to see if we can make it through it.
We will
We're gonna,
see
all
when
right,
we
if you're
get
gonna
there.
push through.
Because first you have to cross this SS.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a scale for this map. How far is that?
It's kind of a valley of. It's like a mile or so. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. If the river was like 100 feet across, then I can get a bit of an idea there. Yeah, if it makes sense to pull the cart through this portion, then yeah, I imagine I probably couldn't even see what's going on with the little like rock section there, it looks like, the points or what have you.
You
She
gotta have trust in the horses. They're pretty cool.
she's kind of looking at her map and just talking to herself. I just don't remember. I, I I wrote shorthand down for this. I don't remember what SS is supposed to mean. I was worried he could wake up at any second. But I
I've
wrote
got
it
a
down, so it's
wide-eyed
got to
look
be
of
something.
concern on my face.
Any ideas? What does SS mean? Anyone?
What are the hieroglyphs you wrote in the top left?
I don't think it has. I don't think it has to do with Nazis.
Most likely not. Um,
Okay. Wait, most likely.
Silly swordsman. Super sandwich.
It was so long ago now when I don't know.
Sammy Sosa. Look out for him.
Legendary adventurer.
Hmm. Super serious. What is. Hmm.
Well, I guess we'll just proceed, but just keep your eyes out. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know how much of
definitely
a
want
lead
to
we've
do
got.
that. Like legitimately, I'm scared. On my Spotify, I've got quite a scary music playing, and it's not helping. So I'd be eyes peeled. I'm sitting in the back of the cart, like, are there trees and stuff around? Are marshes covered in trees?
There's only a few trees. It's more kind of
Okay,
wetlandsy, swampy stuff.
then I'm definitely if there's
Mangroves.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying to
maybe.
keep an eye out. My mind's eye was foggy, so I'm not sure, but I want to definitely keep an eye out and like gesture for Javi to take it slow with the horses. That we don't know what's going on here.
So, anyone who would like to make a very difficult survival check with 4 purple dice to try to
I mean, we
recognize
gotta
the
try.
natural landscape.
Escalators, escalators, escalators. Eels.
Oh, it's a lot of eels.
Yeah, dang, boys.
Anyone else
uh,
want to give it a shot? It's a pretty difficult check.
I'm scared. Marshes are not like where I come from, and it's spooky.
kind of roll is it?
Survival again.
Dear, I don't think I'm good in that.
Oh,
Oh,
this
two
is about a section of 2 miles to the cliffs.
What'd you roll? Is that good?
That was not good.
Not so one failure.
Nope.
You see anything,
Nope.
Arashi?
2 green, 2 purple.
All right.
No, 4
Yeah,
purple.
4 purple.
Oh
So you might not even want to attempt it. It's up to you.
no, we're good.
There's always a chance.
Nah.
Do note, I have already caused something likely very terrible to happen with 4 failures.
I'm just not gonna roll.
All right. So the whole group of you wanders into a patch of quicksand or sinking sands, SS. So
I gotta admit, you could have given me a lot of guesses and I wouldn't have landed there.
you can blame her for that.
I do. How deep am I in the quicksand?
I need a coordination check from. Actually, are you all in the cart? How does this picture
I
set
mean,
the scene for me?
I normally am in the cart. That like I describe myself as in the cart. So I mean, for sake of narrative, with 4 failures, find up in the quicksand, I could be. I suppose we could have hit a bump in a way that threw me into the quicksand, and I am not on my feet starting into it. But yeah, I place myself in the cart in general, but I don't want my failures to translate to the cart, so I do think that it would make more sense if I end up out of the cart in one way or another.
I think
I don't know.
without threat, you wouldn't have to. Um, I mean, with the advantage, you can definitely stay in the cart because it's more kind of
Okay.
slowing down and sinking.
Well, I will certainly take that then. I
I'm
don't know if I'm in a position to help with the cart.
I'm actually going to start by first rolling for the horses.
They're friends. Remember that they're
It,
friends.
I'll give you a blue die for each of the horses. Did they both make it? They
Just by one. Oh, the second one made it just by one.
I should add a black die because they're like not just horses. That was supposed to be the skill check for just horses. I'm gonna add one black die for the second roll, just to see.
I was gonna say if you want to just roll the lone die or what have you. You said for the second roll,
Yeah,
so that puts just the second horse at a failure.
yeah, just to keep it a little bit fair. So yeah, one of the horses starts to kind of slow down. You feel the cart slowing down, um, and the horse starts sinking. The other one is like keeping its feet moving to stay on top of everything. But now kind
Guys,
of
I've well and established that
the
these
wheels.
horses are friends. We have to save that horse.
Yeah, we have to save the horses, of course.
I got rope. I want to try to help. If I'm not in it, I suppose step one to that is I want to navigate to the front of the cart, try and like climb across that bridling stuff and like tie the rope to the horse that is like sinking. And then is there any way I can try to make a jump to land that looks good and solid?
I would say first a perception check to try to look for land that's different from where you're standing right now.
Against what difficulty?
Average is fine. Success.
All right. It's a real good spot. Maybe I can use the advantage for. Oh, hang on. Let me look at
You,
that. Spending
I've
symbols
got an
and.
idea. You do see
Okay.
a good spot, and there is a tree there that could help provide leverage.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I mean the horse is attached to a cart, so I'm going to yell back to somebody on the cart to now that I've like secured a rope, if that is something I have done yet. Point is I want to yell to the cart to set the horses free. Somebody needs to let the horses go because they're not going to pull. I'm not going to be able to get them out of the sand attached to a cart, or at least the stuck horse, so we can try to pull the cart out with the other horse that's doing all right.
There are
Okay.
some good ideas in there.
Oh, I realized I only rolled perception. If I need to jump and tie, that sounds like more, but you're the GM.
Yes. So navigating without falling into the sand is going to be a coordination check. So Javi would actually be really good at making it to the tree.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to
That is
point out where
true.
the tree is to Javi, and then disconnect the horse from the bridling.
So I make the roll.
Yeah, make a coordination check versus 2. You're kind of grabbing the rope and kind of trying to stay light on your feet and keep moving and make it to the tree. Definitely. I'd say the
Nice.
threat is going to be a stress for sure.
Okay.
It's understandably stressful.
So you make it to the tree and you can use that and uh, that can either help other people make it to the tree or you can use the rope to help the cart and horses, depending on kind of how you want to do things next.
I'm not trying to abandon the cart right away, so if it seems realistic in any way to try and get the cart out, I don't know as a player how you free something big and heavy from quicksand, especially if it's like horse powered. Like the horses will die in that process if we try to use them for
With
that. So like,
magic.
that's right, we've got a freaking wizard. Arashi, have you any ideas?
I mean, horses and carts are pretty heavy, but you could definitely do it, but not if you're on the horses and the carts. You're gonna
Blow
have
the
to
mud
be on
away from
solid
the
ground.
tires. Make like a little torch, kamehameha with your hands and blow the sand off the tires.
So, Arashi, you might want to make a coordination check with 2 blue die using the rope to pull yourself and make it to solid ground first.
Oh, should I? Hang on. How does? So in this
Normal
idea,
difficulty.
should I get off the cart too, or should someone be on it to do something? I'm not sure because are we trying to pull the cart out, or if we're all off of it and by the tree that is tied ahead of the cart, then how then do we get the cart out?
I
Unless the
don't know.
idea is to like telekinetically lift that thing, like what? Because that sounds crazy hard.
Uh, it's possible. Difficult, but possible.
Okay, well, party, for the sake of the plan, should I be on or off this cart? Maybe we can just try to blow it from behind, but do you gotta be behind it to do that, you know? Nah, you can
Bonus
some
coordination check.
vortexes and stuff.
Is it normal
Yeah,
difficulty?
Yeah, two purple dice.
you get 2 blues. You get 2
And give
blue as
yourself
well
2
for the
blue.
rope, though.
Yeah, the rope
Nice.
definitely helping out, adding a success that you didn't necessarily need. And I will also call that a stress.
Yeah, I think I want to get off the cart.
And I should have said before when we were crossing the river, using magic, you do give yourself 2 stress, so you should have 3 stress total. And then if you would like to try using magic to kind of help pull both the cart and the horse, it's going to be another 2 stress, so you'd be at 5 total strain. And then that would be a channeling roll, and I'd probably call it 3 purple dice and a black dice.
And what?
In channeling to try to lift or at least help kind of with the rope and the horses get themselves unstuck. Everything good.
All right.
You can use the advantage to clear a strain if you'd like to. Go back down to 4. And for the triumph, if you have kind of anything you'd like to add to the story or add to the scene, is kind of you imagine yourself wrapping threads of air around the cart and the horses and giving them a little bit of extra upward pressure to kind of cancel out gravity and let them kind of push and kick and pull as Timothy, maybe you're like on trying to keep the horses straight, pulling the reins a
What is
little
our
bit.
traveling companion's name?
Keb, Keb.
Hey, Keb. Sinking sand? Isn't there may be something else you've maybe heard that called before?
It must have been what it was written on the map. I just copied it down and I thought the shorthand would be okay, but obviously it wasn't.
Our horses are friends. You're very lucky we didn't lose a horse there. That would have been devastating for him and me. I'm feeding like the horse a special snack carrot as I say that.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely shaken, and it would take some time to calm them down if you had time. So, are you going to put them back on the cart now, or are you going to proceed without the cart, or proceed without the horses, or what is the plan? You think you know now that you know what you're dealing with, kind of what to look out for, so you will probably be able to avoid um, more quicksand.
If we leave the cart here, then it's effectively gone for good. It's gonna rot to crap in this place, and yeah, I think we definitely gotta just even more carefully take it with us or what have you. I can't imagine that we've taken it all this way to abandon it in a marsh.
mean, I would like to take it, but if we can't get it, then we can always buy another one. As long as the horses are okay, that's what's important.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I do want, no matter what, the horse is gonna come with us, and we'll just, the cart will be less likely to drag them to a terrible doom. So, if we want to, just get if any of us are feeling peckish or hungry in any way, then we'll eat our fill from the storage that we've got in the back of that cart, and then pack some on the horses and get ready to leave the wagon behind if you're okay with that. Because I don't feel great about the horses almost dying in the quicksand.
All right. So, I mean, you know kind of what to look out for. So I'll say continuing on, you do spot like 5 additional quicksand pits, but you kind of, for the most part, are able to make your way around them or kind of use what you've learned to maneuver them if you need to. As you kind of make it close to the entrance of the gorge, anyone can make a either perception or vigilance check.
Standard.
4 purple dice, please.
Gotcha. Where is vigilance? I imagine my perception's better, but I just want to check.
I have 2 yellow in
Definitely. Okay.
perception.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look with my seeing. Whoop.
Success.
Cool. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. I always forget if it's circles or X's that are threat and failure.
Ooh, 3 threat for Javi, and for Timothy. Um, I think because we are about to end the session, and I'm gonna forget to like add things to the next check. Let's just say 3 strain for each of you, Timothy and Javi.
I'll add that right now.
But Timothy, because you succeeded, you do see behind you 5 horsemen have crossed the river and are skirting the edge of the marsh. Their route is taking them the long way around, but it looks like they'll avoid the sinking sands. They're probably 4 hours behind you.
I shout back. There's no quicksand. I realize 4 hours is not shouting distance, but still.
And that is where we will stop for next time. All right. We'll see you next time.